What's up, everybody? It's your boy Pure Elite Gaming, back at you with another video. Now today, we're here to talk about the projected size of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. But first, if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button for more gaming related content. So just how large is Dragon Ball Sparking Zero projected to be? As reported by Kenny Baum over on his channel, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is projected to be 77 gigabytes. So just what exactly does that mean? Let's talk about it. What that means is this game is going to have a very large roster. The largest roster in Dragon Ball gaming history from what has been told. What does that entail for the story? One of the things I've been very critical about Dragon Ball games is that they constantly retell the story of Dragon Ball Z. How many times can you retell that same story over and over and over, just with added better graphics in this case? What I think they should do, and this is just my thought process, if they're going to tell the same story from Dragon Ball Z, at least change it up a little bit. Let's do something from an alternate timeline, if you will. I know I'd love to see that. I would love to see, for example, let's just say Vegeta doesn't kill Nappa, and he gets into that beam struggle with Goku, loses the beam struggle, and then throws the Blutz Wave fake moon up, and then turns into a mighty Ozaru. Now Nappa's not dead, so what does that mean? That means that Nappa turns into an Ozaru with a broken back on the ground, which he can still do damage. Imagine that. Or imagine if we're in the Cell games. I'm just throwing up hypotheticals. We're in the Cell games and Goku goes into the Room of Spirit and Time for another day. Because if you remember, he only went in there for one day because he had so much confidence in Gohan's developed abilities. But let's just say hypothetically, in this parallel universe, Gohan doesn't unlock Super Saiyan 2, which forces Goku to revert back to the time chamber and train for another day. Now, with that being said, I have a theory about what could have happened with that. The fight would have been a lot more close. Cell wouldn't have held back at all. He would have actually fought Goku with his full power. And maybe Goku would have unlocked Super Saiyan 2 in there. I'm just saying, if they're gonna retell the story from Dragon Ball Z, switch it up, man. Let's do parallel what ifs. Because how many times can you retell the same story? They've done it in Budokai 1, 2, 3. They did it in Infinite World. They did it in Burst Limit. They did it in Raging Blast. They did it in, well, Raging Blast 2 didn't have a story. Xenoverse is where they kind of switched it up just a little bit to where they had the demons from the Demon Realm mess with the timeline. And with them messing with the timeline, your avatar character, who says nothing, has to go and fix everything with the help of the Supreme Kai of Time and Trunks, right? That was actually a good idea. And also they did kind of switch things up in, what was the name of the game? Fighter Z. They switched things up a little bit, but that storyline was bland, and that game wasn't made for the storyline, so it's kind of understandable. But I'm just saying, if you're gonna retell the same stories from Dragon Ball Z, please switch it up. And it also looks like they are going to include the stories from Dragon Ball Super. Now, for the case of timing, I'm not going to get into how I feel about Dragon Ball Super on this video, and that's also not what I'm here for. But what do you guys think about the upcoming Dragon Ball Sparking Z? Let me know in the comment section. Sound off. If you're excited about this game, let me know. If this is a game that you're feeling the Dragon Ball fatigue and you're probably not going to get, sound off anyway. Just let me know. Let's have a conversation in the comment section, because that's what it's there for. Oh, and special message to my friend Kenny Baum. But boy, we got to get it in on the Dragon Ball debate at some point, homie. We got to. Let's link these channels up some kind of way and have a Dragon Ball discussion. I know you're all in for that. And I'll be back with the next video.